There's a feeling I remember from the time when I was young, on the last days of December, me and you and everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Natalie. Welcome to today's video where together we are gonna get it all done before Christmas. Or if you're watching this after the holiday, I hope it gives you the motivation and encouragement you need to check off your to-do list and bring some peace into your life. I'm all about getting things done while balancing the to-do list with some fun and self-care. So not only are we doing some cleaning, a major toy declutter with my kids, wrapping the Christmas presents, prepping and planning for the holiday, but we're also enjoying some downtime with a little Christmas coffee recipe, making cookies, cooking a fun holiday-themed dinner, doing a little date night with my husband, hanging stockings, and doing some decorating. As a cozy minimalist, I love sharing our simplified lifestyle as well as all the comfy and warm things that make us feel at home. I'm all about keeping it real while sharing the beauty of life and being an uplifting and cozy spot in your subscription feed, no matter what time of the year it is. This is the last video that I'm posting before Christmas, so I hope you love it. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and if you like motherhood and minimalism videos, then don't forget to subscribe. I have a ton of those planned for the new year, and I would love to know right now in the comments what some of your favorite Christmas or holiday themed emojis are. Drop those in the comments and let's get this day started. Good morning everybody, welcome to my day. You guys want to say good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. What are we eating for breakfast this morning? Oatmeal! Let me know in the comments what you like to eat on your oatmeal. I change it up every once in a while. Usually I have peanut butter in it, but today I have frozen berry blend and some oats, some almond milk, and some agave syrup. And that's how the kids have it too. Yum! Like I said in the intro, I have a lot of stuff to do over the next day or two or three, so I'm starting it off right by fueling up for today. The kids have class, preschool and kindergarten class this morning, so we're spending a little bit of time together before they're off to that. They're already dressed and ready to go. I am not dressed though. I've done my hair and not much more, so I'm gonna eat breakfast and then we are gonna get this day started. I am so glad you guys are with me. Home again, home again. Oh my gosh. I was like pulling teeth to get them out the door this morning. For whatever reason, like Monday mornings, they are just like so slow. I think because they're tired from the weekend. They're always eager to go to school and they love it and they look forward to it, but Monday mornings they just drag their feet. And I'm feeling pretty draggy this morning myself. My house is an absolute mess. First of all, I'm just gonna get something done, and I need to start with a win for the day. Something that I can have going while I'm doing other things, making to-do lists or cleaning up other stuff in my house, is laundry. It's always good to start the day with a load of laundry, and one of the kids had an accident last night in their bed. So I'm gonna strip all the beds, we're gonna clean the sheets and start out with a win, and then I'm gonna explain a little bit more about this like to-do list, or like how I plan out what I need to do so that I don't get too overwhelmed. More on that in a little bit. Let's get some laundry started. If you would like to join me, this is your cue to get up and get some laundry washing, or if you have laundry to fold, or transfer last night's load that you would have forgotten about into the dryer. Consider this your prompt. Get on up, let's do some laundry together and get more things checked off of our to-do list. The sheets are in there. I have more laundry to do after that. I need to clear off the top Have my washer and dryer. Look in here, guys. Oh my gosh, my bedroom is such a mess. I have clean laundry that I need to go through, that I have been going through to pick clothing out, because all of my laundry is basically just in this basket along with everyone else's. I have Christmas stuff here, more Christmas stuff. I haven't even made my bed. It's bad in here, guys. And then of course there's the kitchen. We didn't get breakfast bowls put up. I did wake up to a clean kitchen, so that helps. It's just breakfast stuff that I need to take care of and unload the dishwasher. Before I hop into cleaning this kitchen, I'm sitting down with my to-do list, the little plan that I've written out, and this is what I typically do for holidays or vacations, like if I'm preparing for something where I want to take some time off when it's happening. So here's my list of lists. Can you tell I'm kind of type A? But honestly, this helps me so much just to visually see what I have to do rather than ruminate about how many things I think I have to do. This really helps me. This is the Good Notes app on my iPad. In case you were wondering, I love this app so much for handwritten notes and to-do lists and stuff like that. I've shared it before. But this is how I break up my long to-do list into basically 3 separate categories or 3 separate days. So I have a catch-up or maintenance day with just a bunch of mundane everyday tasks that I'd like to get ahead on and really catch up on, so that I'm not drowning in laundry or have scuzzy bathrooms, because there's other fun things that I'd like to do in the week, including like wrapping gifts and doing some decorating. I have some cookies that I'd like to make with the kids, and I can't enjoy those things as much if I'm, you know, having a pile of dishes in my sink. It's just my personality, and I want to set myself up for the most enjoyable week possible, and also be able to actually take some time off. So catch-up day is today. That's what we're going to be working on. I've got this list of stuff to do. And then I have a plan day and a prep day. Now, I don't know that this is going to take me 3 separate days to accomplish. This is pretty much one day in and of itself. I know that, just knowing how much it takes to get my house under control. But the plan day and the prep day will probably mesh into one another, just depending on what I can get done, how cooperative the kids are, how cooperative my chronic pain situation is, or it might turn into 4 days, just depending on that. I also have this last minute running list going, that if there's something here that I'm not able to accomplish, I'll just pop onto that list that I can do last minute. This list here is what I try to keep as small as possible, but I still keep it here to give myself a little bit of leeway so I don't feel like I have to get every single little thing done. I'm trying my best to take the pressure off myself. The catch-up day, maintenance day is sort of make or break, because the other things necessarily have to be done. These other things, like Christmas, won't happen unless I wrap gifts. And I'm not going to enjoy wrapping gifts if I don't do the other little stuff first. And so I'm kind of doing this in order of importance, getting the least fun but most important stuff done first, so that I can enjoy more relaxing times, more fun things like baking cookies, wrapping presents, doing a little bit of decorating. So, number 1 thing on this list, kitchen. Let's get it done while that laundry finishes.
In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is time, I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows in the rain.
Just like with my to-do lists, I work in order of priority in my house. I've shared this before, but if you're new here, I'll just reiterate. So I always do the kitchen first because there is nothing like having a clean kitchen with cleaned off surfaces and nothing in the sink and swept floors to make me feel like I'm more in control in my life. Let me know if there's a spot in your house that feels that way. Like, what spot in your house when you get it cleaned up makes you feel like your life is more in control? Kitchen, number one. We've got here on top of the washer and dryer, and then my bedroom. It has to be clean. Better. Now on to this room. Oh. Bedroom is clean. I still could go through my closet a bit. I actually need to do a closet clean out again. I'm planning that for January. I'm also planning to do like deeper cleaning tasks and stuff for a New Year's get it all done with me video, clean with me. This is not the week to do that, and this is a reminder for you. Christmas feels big. Christmas feels like there's somehow extra that we need to do in order to clean and have our house be presentable. And sometimes a little bit of extra work goes a long ways. But for me, I try to focus on staying on top of the daily stuff like I shared, and then being with my family. In years past, I have really focused too much on like the fine details that get lost. Even when you have guests over, I don't need to deep clean my oven this week. I don't need to scrub all of my baseboards and, you know, touch up paint on my cabinet doors. That I feel compelled to do that sort of a thing because Christmas is special, but Christmas will be just as special if I haven't done those things. In fact, I would be probably pushing myself too hard and expecting too much of myself and allowing myself to get stressed if I did have that sort of thing on my to-do list. And once Christmas rolls around, I'll be burnt out. I'll be a emotional wreck. I'll be moody. Just trying to do the things that really make that much of a difference, which is keeping up with the daily stuff and then doing, you know, a few extra things here and there. It's not time for deep cleaning. I'm gonna save that for the new year, especially once I've taken all of my decor down and I can really get in there and deep clean. I'm taking a break right now from the cleaning. I've got another load of laundry going. The kids don't have to be picked up for another hour or so, and I've only worked for about an hour. So my kids are not at school all day. It's just a couple of hours in the morning, a couple of days a week, but I do try to get as much done while they're at school as I can, because when they're home, I want to spend time with them. I do homeschooling with them. I want to make cookies with them this week. We play together, and so I'm gonna try to get some work done. I have a little bit of editing to do, and I have some comments to respond to on the video that went up this morning, which is stocking stuffer hacks to save you money. So if you are looking for some last minute stocking stuffers for your kids or even for some adults in your life, that's a good video. I will link it in the description box if you want to go check it out. It went up this morning, the day I'm filming this, and now I'm gonna go respond to some comments.
I know how you feel about all this Christmas business, getting depressed and all that. It happens to me every year.
I'm having a bit of an Italian lunch today. So I have prosciutto, the last of this olive tapenade from Trader Joe's. I have a little hunk of burrata cheese. I'm also having some espresso with a little bit of creamer in it. I will be sharing a Christmas coffee recipe with you guys later on in this video. I just needed to make something quick for myself. I'm gonna get back to editing.
I never get what I really want. What is it you want?
Okay, time to go pick up the kids from school. I got some work done on my computer. I got to visit with my mom a little bit on the phone while I transferred some laundry from the wash to the dryer. When I get home, we're gonna be working on the kids' rooms. I purposely saved that until they were here to do it with me because especially before like a holiday or a birthday when we know that they're gonna be receiving things, we like to go through the process of finding stuff to part with them and hopefully be able to put a little bundle together for our local women's shelter. Many of those women also have children, so they can give gifts to them. So we'll find our best stuff to part with and give it there. We'll probably find some trash too, if I'm being honest, but I want the kids to do that with me. So that is the last item on my to-do list for today, other than like vacuuming and maybe wiping stuff down. That's what we're gonna do once we get back home after I pick up the kids. Okay, we are home from school and I just informed the children about what is going on. What are we gonna do, guys?
Declutter our toys.
Declutter our toys. Don't worry, we won't get rid of anything that you don't want to get rid of.
I do not want to get rid of that tablet. It's so
We won't get
fun.
rid of that.
I don't get rid of it.
I will not get rid of Snoopy, don't worry. Repeat after me. It gets worse before it gets better.
Mama's hating.
Can you say that, Judah?
It gets worse before it gets better.
It gets worse before it gets better. Liam, what is your job?
I don't know.
Hot Wheels. Judah, what is your job?
Garbage, I hate that job.
Well, we gotta do jobs that we hate sometimes.
I'm walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, but falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love. Summer ended, but we did not. We started something. This thing that we got grew stronger. Each day we're together all the way. Oh, we're falling in love. To me, it's perfectly clear. We're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love. Hey. Say.
Doo-doo. You helping me? Found a pillow. Okay. Anything else? Any toys? Oh, another pillow. What? Oh, and a piece from your broken cradle. Okay.
To me, it's perfectly clear. We're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love.
This is our little pile of stuff that we're no longer keeping. We didn't find as much as I thought we would. We've been periodically, very regularly, going through their stuff and purging stuff out, almost weekly. So we have a little bag of garbage, and then we have a couple of things to donate, a couple of rugs that are great but just don't work for us. So we'll be taking some stuff to the thrift store. And now it's time to tackle Laundry Mountain. We've got White Christmas on the TV and a big pile of laundry to get through. Are you gonna help me, Haley? Uh-huh. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for helping me make the bed. Watch out, she's right there. Haley, get down, babe. There's no way I could make the bed with this method. And that's why I have you do it. Thank you, babe.
Mom?
Another day, another to-do list. So, like I thought, I'm actually going to be combining a lot of these plan day and prep day tasks on my to-do list because that list isn't very long. I have been able to maintain the daily chores over the last couple of days. Getting on top of things with that catch-up day really helped. Now it's just about making sure I'm running the laundry and stuff isn't piling up, and I'm running the dishes and stuff isn't piling up in the kitchen. Everything else, because we did decluttering in the kids' rooms, has continued to be under control. So that makes me happy. My bedroom, however, is out of control with the gifts that I have in there. And that's part of what I'm going to do today. I am going to be wrapping gifts because the kids are at school and this is their last morning of class before their Christmas break. So I'm gonna take advantage of this time and do that. If you are kid-free right now and you'd like to do some gift wrapping, now might be a good opportunity for you to join me and do that. I'm gonna grab the gifts that I have stored in my bedroom. I have a big tote in there. I have some boxes of stuff that's been shipped that I haven't opened yet. I'm gonna bring everything out to my living room because there's more light and more space to work. I'm gonna wrap kids' gifts, Weston's gifts, and then some gifts for some other family members right now and just get that done. That will be a major tick off the to-do list and will help me feel so much more prepared for the holiday week.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belts. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
Okay, so all the kids' gifts are wrapped or in bags, and on my Instagram while I was wrapping them, I was sharing little gift wrapping tips with you guys over there. I will save those Instagram stories to a highlight so that you guys can go take a look at them. If you want some last minute gift wrapping tips, that highlight is linked in my description box. So for now, the kids' gifts are going back into the tote, and then I will show you what I'm getting Weston when I wrap his gifts.
Nobody loves you as much as I do. It's a wonderful feeling from floor to the ceiling. It is that time of the year, drinking hot wine by the fire. Here on our own, we got nothing to fear. It's
Christmas.
Okay, so here is what I'm getting my husband for Christmas. I'm just gonna go through this really quickly. So if you guys know Weston, he is a health and fitness nut. He lifts multiple times a week and he's just super into that. And he has been wanting one of these FitTrack Smart Scales. And it tracks more than just weight. It has a bunch of different little factors that it tracks when you step on it, and then there is an app that coordinates with it. He's been wanting one of these for over a year now, so I got him one for Christmas. He is going to love that. Then he has been trying to figure out a way to keep his shoes clean. He has a very bright white pair of Adidas that he loves. And so I got him this shoe cleaning kit from a brand called Reshoevnator, which I think is really catchy and cute. And it's like their whole like starter cleaning kit. So rather than take out each piece and wrap them individually, I'm just going to keep them all in the box that it was shipped in and wrap up this box for him. Last but not least, I shopped the Feet Black Friday sale and got Weston this crew neck pullover. He has a hoodie from Feet that he loves. He just lives in it. And he was telling me that he really liked this style. I think he has a hunch that I got this for him, but that's okay. I don't need every single thing to be a surprise. So this is probably gonna go in a gift bag since it's soft. And I thought I would show you this little stocking stuffer that I got him. This is like an Instagram brand. You see these ads all the time. And Weston loves hot sauce and he has been having his eye on this one. This is Fly by Jing Szechuan Chili Crisp. So that's going in his stocking. I'm not wrapping it now. I'm gonna go pop it in with the other stocking stuffers that I'm gonna put together on Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. Pick up some candy canes and hang a wreath on your door. It's Christmas.
Okay, all the gifts are stashed. It's getting cold in here. It's a chilly day, so I put my sweater on. The kids' gifts are in the tote in my bedroom, which they think that tote is full of like camera equipment and stuff for my YouTube stuff, so they know not to touch it. I actually didn't blatantly tell them that. I didn't blatantly lie about it. They assumed that, and I'm just gonna let them go on with that assumption. I have gifts for my family under the tree here. I have Weston's gifts tucked back here in this corner. This is the first time I've ever put any gifts under the tree before Christmas, and I'm gonna see how well my kids do with not messing with them. Kind of a little test for them. When I was putting stuff out in the garage, I grabbed my Christmas decor tote, which you guys have seen me dive into a few times this year. I like to put my Christmas decor out in waves throughout the Christmas season, not just all at once. And this is the last little wave. I am going to put together our mantle. We don't actually have a fireplace, but I actually constructed this shelf above the piano here. I made this myself this time last year. I made it so that I would have a spot for stockings. I kept it up year round to change out with the seasons. I still have pumpkins and stuff up here, so it's time to take down anything remaining that's like fall time or Thanksgiving time and put I love hanging stockings, and I remember this as a kid. Once the stockings were hung, it felt like Christmas could begin. I can't wait for the kids' reaction. They're gonna come through the front door and this is probably the first thing that they'll see. And I wanna see if they'll also notice that there's gifts under the tree as well. But I have a little bit before I need to go pick them up, and I wanted to sit down and get my menus for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day figured out, get some grocery lists made. But before I do that, Mama needs some coffee. Can you guys guess what coffee we're making today? I actually was on my Instagram a couple of days ago and asked you guys to vote for what coffee recipe you wanted me to share in today's video. The one that didn't win was an Irish cream coffee, which I actually shared an Irish cream homemade coffee creamer recipe in another vlog back in March. It was actually for St. Patrick's Day. So I will link that video below for those of you who wanted to see an Irish cream coffee recipe. But the slim majority voted for a gingerbread latte. Starbucks actually didn't bring back their gingerbread latte this year, and I know a lot of you are bummed and you're missing it, so I hope that you enjoy this recipe as sort of a dupe for that. So something happened to the audio of these clips that I was sharing with you, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover for this coffee recipe. We're starting over on the stovetop with a small saucepan. I'm adding 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk, and then a tablespoon of dark molasses and a tablespoon of brown sugar. Then I'm adding a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, and a dash of nutmeg. I also have to add a dash or 2 of my mom's homemade vanilla extract. This stuff is so good, and she has a recipe over on her Instagram, so I will link that for you guys if you want to go check it out. And I'm gonna bring that to a low simmer while I go pull a couple of decaf espresso shots from my machine over here straight into my little gingerbread girl mug. Once the coffee's in there and my creamer has simmered for a bit, I'm going to add it to the coffee and then store the rest of it in a glass jar in my fridge for the rest of the week for coffees later on. Now, if you're used to the way Starbucks serves theirs, they add whipped cream to the top. I have some non-dairy almond milk whipped cream that I'm gonna add on top of this bad boy. A little sprinkle of nutmeg, and we are ready to give it a test. Ooh, it smells so good, that cinnamon and allspice. It tastes like an actual gingerbread cookie. And later today, when the kids come home from school, I'm gonna be making gingerbread cookies with them for the first time ever. I've never actually made gingerbread cookies, and certainly not with the kids. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm getting a little taste of it here. This is so yummy. I might give them a little cup of this while we make our gingerbread cookies later. But for now, I'm just gonna cozy up on the couch and get my planner out, start writing out some menus for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and make some grocery lists while I sip on my little gingerbread latte. It's getting kind of stormy outside. That wind is picking up. At least it's nice and cozy in here. But I got this menu and grocery list figured out. So Weston and I talked about it, and even though this year is different because of the pandemic and plans have changed, we still want to make some special foods, be a little fancy, just to make it feel like the holidays, and to be festive for our family. So we have a Christmas Eve menu. We're gonna do a sandwich bar, which I know that doesn't sound very fancy, but that is what I grew up with. That's how my grandma did Christmas Eve. It's so special. Weston's been a part of our family for, this is his 12th Christmas with me, and so sandwich bar on Christmas Eve is something that Weston loves now too. He wants to do some hors d'oeuvres out on his smoker, so I'm gonna let him figure that out, what he wants to do. We have shrimp cocktail, a dessert of some sort. We'll probably just check what Costco has right now. Probably a tuxedo cake, that's what we're thinking, but we'll see. And then on Christmas Day, breakfast is cinnamon rolls that we ordered from a local bakery. I'm thinking of doing a frittata, like an egg frittata, and then we're gonna do mock mimosas. And then lunch that day, we're gonna keep it simple with leftover sandwiches from what we have from the night before. And then dinner is where it's at, because Hagen, which is a Washington, Seattle area store, they have prime rib for $7.99 a pound. So we're doing prime rib dinner this year, along with green beans, herbed potatoes. Weston makes the best mashed potatoes, by the way. Some rolls, of course, and then I love putting together a charcuterie board, kind of like as an appetizer before dinner. I've done that a couple of years in a row, and it's so fun. So I've just added things to the grocery list that we need for the different meals. Like I have a bunch of charcuterie board stuff here for that, and see, Hagen prime ribs, $7.99 a pound. So that's what we're gonna do. So there's the grocery list for Christmas, and here's the menu. And if you guys want to see how to make my mock mosas, my Christmas morning punch, then I will link my Instagram story highlight that I shared that in last year in the description box if you want to check that out. It's super easy and so good. I've had so many compliments on it. Well, it feels so good to get that menu planning done. I'm feeling much more on top of things. It'll just help me be able to make those grocery lists and send them off. I think I've got everything squared away. It's time to go pick up the kids. I just put together these little teacher gifts for the kids' teachers. I have another one out there for the hall monitor that plays with Haley sometimes, which is so sweet. I've got some candles and chocolates and a little piece of jewelry in there, a little gift card, and I hope they'll be blessed by it. I'm sure they will. So I got the gifts. I'm gonna go pick up the kids. I can't wait to see what their reaction is to the mantle, the stockings being hung. And then I think we're gonna bake some cookies when we get home. Home again, home again. Here they come. Hello, guys.
Mom, look at the stockings.
Yeah, did you see the stocking? Come on, buddy. It's cold, let's get in. I put up stockings, look at those. How many stockings are there?
5.
5, because there's 5 people in our family.
We keep 5.
Okay, how about we put our backpacks away, and then we're going to make some cookies.
Mom, gingerbread one.
Gingerbread ones.
Waiting for snow, and each day I feel better, and my hope begins to grow. Been staring out my window, looking for a sign, something to remind me of the place I left behind. My time of the year.
Cookies are in the oven. Some of the dishes are in the sink here. And what are you guys doing?
Playing with dough.
You're just playing with the dough. Making cookies is fun and all, but I think they're having the most fun just pretending this is edible Play-Doh. I figured if we make a mess, we might as well get as much playtime out of it as possible, right?
Yeah, Mom. Are they ready? That's cool.
Yep.
My time of the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a feeling I remember from the time when I was young. On the last days of December, me and you and everyone, we would run around the big house where your cousins used to live.
This is the one I made. Isn't that pretty? Super easy to do. I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. This was really fun.
My time of the year.
Okay, so this is the last thing on my to-do list. It was to figure out the outfits for Christmas. And this is not necessary. The kids could just grab anything out of their drawer and still look cute. But this is fun. We love to dress up. It makes the day feel really special. And even though things are different this year with the pandemic, we still want to add some fun outfits and to feel special in that way. I picked out an outfit for myself. I actually ordered this off of Amazon. It's like a shift. It's kind of hard to see. It's like a tiered dress. It has a few tiers. Long sleeve, kind of a little puff gather on the bottom, V-neck. But those are the kids' outfits, and that is another major check off the to-do list. I'm just gonna put the kids' outfits in this Christmas box and probably just put it on top of my washing machine so it's all contained and it doesn't get rifled through. These are all laundered and ready to go. That's what I'm gonna do now, and then I think Weston's on his way home. We're going to make Christmas tree pizza for them for dinner tonight, but Weston and I are gonna have dinner after they're in bed. We're gonna have our weekly at-home date night. We usually order sushi and just spend some intentional time together, and we look forward to it every week. So he's on his way, and I'm gonna get all of this clothing put into that little box, put onto the washing machine. I'm gonna hang up my dress, and then it's time to make dinner for the kids.
I know it's a lot to ask for a day to forever last. I could wash my hands, but still would relive my past. My time of the year. Time of the year.
Oh, it's a snowman. It is a snowman over there. And which one is this, Liam?
Christmas tree.
I love it.
Good thing I like carrots.
Well, that is everything for this last holiday themed video of 2020. It makes me kind of sad to say, but thank you so much for coming along with me while I checked off my to-do list. Thanks for getting it all done with me before Christmas. Be sure to come back next week for a video to help you kick off the new year. You are not going to want to miss it. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made, and I would love to see you back here for that. So subscribe, turn that bell button on, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks so much for spending a part of your day here with me on my channel. Merry Christmas, and I'll catch you later.